Hi there, YouTube land. It's the world according to Bob. And today I have a tutorial on how to update your Ford Sync 3. There's a lot of people out there that may have an old Fusion, Ford Escape, Ford Explorer, Expedition, and they're running the old Sync 3. And Ford now has Sync 4, which will update automatically through the airwaves. But Sync 3 doesn't. It has to be updated a couple ways. You either have to go to Ford's website and you put the VIN number of your car, and it will find out what version you have, and it'll give you a recommendation. And then you download a huge file that's like over a gigabyte, and you have to download that to your computer, transfer that to a USB, and then you can plug it in your car. And when you start to drive, you put that in your USB, and it will automatically start to update. But that can take at least 30 minutes. I've seen it do up to 40 minutes. So you can do that if you know you're going to go on a road trip and you have the file, put it in there. There's a lot of people that have bugs in their system, and they're like all frustrated, and they had no idea that you could even update the operating system on this thing. So there's no reason to stay with a Ford Sync. Maybe it sticks, or it does weird things, or has problems with Sirius XM radio or things like that. But you can fix all that with a simple update. Well, it's sort of simple, but it's time consuming. Now, the other option is if you're a homeowner and you live close to Wi-Fi, you can drive up and connect onto a Wi-Fi, and then you can do an automatic update and let the car idle for at least 30 minutes. The other option is to turn your phone into a hotspot, or if you have a hotspot, and connect your car to the hotspot. And then once you do that, it'll automatically know if there's an update. It checks the version, it goes to the server and says, okay, there's an update, and immediately, without any intervention from you, it will just start the download. So that's sort of painless, but again, it's going to be there. It's like 30 minutes or more. So if you're going to go on a long road trip somewhere, turn your phone into a hotspot and go ahead and let it do the update. So I can show you my system here, how I can do it. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into the menu, and I'll show you sort of what it looks like. This is very common on many Ford systems. So what you do is go to the Wi-Fi, and you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click View Available Networks. Well, let me turn my phone into a hotspot, and then that way it'll make it show up. So let me do that right now. So the hotspot is not enabled on my phone by default. So I'm going to turn it on. And there, now it's on. So now if I go on View Available Networks, watch, it's going to search it. It'll find my phone as a hotspot. Let's see, where's it at? It should see it there. Maybe refresh. There it is. I'll connect to that. Let me put the password in there. Alright. Now if there's an update, it will automatically start to download it. And now I can go ahead and drive the car while that's running in the background. So we'll go ahead and we'll go back to automatic updates. You see that on here? View, you can click scan. Well, you can first look at your current version. Take note of that number, and once the update is changed, you should see this number change to the latest version of it. There, look at that, it found an update. So it's going to download that for quite a while. If I scroll up a little bit, I can see the progress. So I can let that go ahead and start to download. If I turn my car off, I come back and repeat the process, turn the Wi-Fi hotspot on, it will automatically resume where that left off. And it's going to take probably a good 30 minutes or so to finish that. And once that completes, then it downloads the file, and then it'll take a while to install it. So you got to give it some time to do all that. And it's good to do that when you're running errands, driving your car around, and let that run in the background. You could still play the radio and things like that while that's downloading. So that could fix a lot of problems that many people have who have an older car that have this Sync 3. There's probably hundreds of thousands or a million of these cars that have this operating system and have never updated it. And there's no reason to let that be buggy and never fix it. So a simple little mobile hotspot thing, and you'll be on the road to fixing it. The thing is, it's going to use data, so you're going to have to make sure you have enough data available on your phone, otherwise it may not download. In some phones, you may not even have a hotspot available on your phone, so you're going to have to go to a Wi-Fi, either somebody's house or a business that has a Wi-Fi connection. That let's suppose you get free Wi-Fi somewhere. If they have one of those agreements that once you log in, that you look on your phone and it says, you know, scroll through, agree to everything and click submit. If that Wi-Fi has that kind of setup where it doesn't just connect automatically, then most likely it won't work, because this software from the Ford doesn't have the ability to log into a web page and scroll down and click the submit button. You can only do that like on your phone or maybe a laptop. So you'll have to connect to a Wi-Fi that doesn't have one of those kind of issues. So this is going to be here downloading a while. It's very slow, even if you have fast internet. It still takes a long time, and I think they do that on purpose, just so their server is not overwhelmed. So they throttle that down, so it's just slow for everybody. So just get it done, and you'll see there'll be some nice features, upgrades, or enhancements, or bug fixes, which I noticed it on mine. That I know the Series used to have Series XM used to have issues. That all got fixed. I know I've seen an update fix it where the you know, Series. If you listen to Series XM, every channel has sometimes their own little icon, and there was a problem with that not working or displaying properly, and one of these bug fixes were able to fix that. But if you have the car from, you know, 9 years ago and you never update it, you're still running that old version on there that needs to be updated. So that's all you got to do, and I just wanted to make that aware to everybody. You should share this video. I'm sure you know many people who own a later model Ford that can use this, and they had no idea, you know, that they can do this, or maybe they just forgot about it. A lot of people don't go digging through their Sync 3, going through all the options. I'm on there periodically looking for stuff and making updates, and I always like to keep my either computer, my phone, or my car always updated to the latest and greatest for security fixes and things like that. So I just wanted to make that aware to all of you. And if you could give me a like to this, so it helps the algorithm and more people will know that they can fix this for their Ford and how easy it is. All right, y'all take care and have a great day.